Hello, Vikings! How's it going, Tony? Are you there? Good evening. Just make sure this is all set up and working. Let's try and get the game up, shall we? How's everybody's start to the weekend going? Ready for the excitement. Let's see what we should work on, eh? Okay, the game's gonna come up in the box. Let me know again if we have any problems with the stream or anything, or if the sound's too low. Just gonna do cut the other music off. Go. And just quickly grab this. Ah, no worries, dude. Is that 3 hours until your own stream starts? Is it? But if it is, I might have to give you a little check. Of course, I didn't know you uploaded stuff. I'll always respond as well. I will always try my best to respond. Otherwise, what's the point, eh? What's the point in putting the videos up if you're not going to talk to people? Oh, 3 hours till the weekend starts. I see, yes. Does that mean you're still working? And you're cheekily watching the stream on the side? Is that what that is? I won't tell anybody if that's what it is. Right, so I've had, I'll just show you actually while we're waiting for, see if anybody else turns up. Correct. Good, good, good. Right, I thought we'll make a little list of things we need to get done. I don't know why these keep coming up as one by one signs. It's really annoying, so let's just make them dots for now. I thought this would be a really good idea. As I keep saying, you know, I'm all about the community, growing it, and let's make it some fun and let's put some stuff in the videos that you guys want to see made. So I've taken a few things. I think this one is yours, Tony. Is it you put it up? We're going to mess around with advanced airlocks. And at some point we can always test them on stairs, see how it's going to go. And there's just some things up there to remind me what we need to get done. I think this evening we're probably going to set up the battery room. Try and get the coal generator up near there somewhere. Ah, it's still in the little box. Yes. You. That makes sense. Change that. Still getting used to this. There we go. Should come on now. Thanks for the reminder. And hopefully the chat comes up quicker as well now and it's not as delayed. Between you guys typing something and me actually responding to it. So as I was saying, I think we're going to set up the battery room tonight. Look for coal generator. Capturing the gas off of that because I really want to build up that CO2. I also want to officially sort out the greenhouse now. And get that all set up, and I'm thinking about putting breathable air in there now, but we'll see how much we can actually get done and see if we can tick some of these off, and then obviously leave it open to the comments or any of you guys tonight that come along with anything else we can do. Have some more tea and take it all in what we actually need to get done. Quite a bit up there. Let's see how much we can get. So I was thinking for the stair one, I originally put this door here because I had no idea of where the greenhouse door was going to come out to. So the fact that this one's here, I don't want to put another airlock here. Because it kind of makes it redundant to have this space airlocked if you're going to go into another airlock. I think we're going to take your idea and airlock this there off, which should be pretty straightforward. Excuse me. And yeah, so let's have a play around with an advanced airlock in here first, and then we'll go from there. I want to put, I had an idea. One of the things I did have after the last episode that went up, if you've seen it, was I kept blowing wires. So I couldn't quite figure out why it was blowing wires, but they all started popping. So I've changed all of my APCs over now with transformers, just the small size transformers, and put them on about 4,500 watts each. Might have something to do with the coal generator I put in, I'm not too sure. But yeah, we had that problem, and this seems to have solved it for now. But I think for stuff like airlocks, I'm going to put it on an APC, because my thinking behind it is, if the system fails or we run out of power, you're still going to want a battery controlling the airlock, so you can get in and out of the base if you need to get down to the solar panels or around the base or whatever. So I figured we'd still have the doors powered on batteries, as it were. I think we're going to need, should have some already, don't know where they're going to be. Power controller, yep. We'll take them with, take the battery with. We're not going to need heavy cable, I don't think, for that. We are going to need some vents and whatnot. And I think we're going to need at least 2 passive, and depending on how quick we want to do it, probably go for 4 active. Going to dump this configuration card in here. Down it. Oh, we got chutes in there. Don't need them at the moment. Alright, how many is that? 2. Perfect. And let's get some active. Oh. We'll get started on this. The first advanced airlock of many to go in. We're gonna need pipes. Gonna need some pipes, that's for sure. One more of those. And I think we just need a console. Oh, we're actually gonna need a gas sensor as well. Right, let's leave the miner up here. Ain't gonna need that. We shall go for extreme. Right, I think we can get a sensor in here. And we need a one console. Need to take 1 sheet of glass down for that console as well. Do I have a... I think there's a battery in that locker there. Tell you what we can do. We'll be a bit cheeky because we're probably actually going to build this from the other side, but we can just throw everything in this. They were having to keep coming up and down. Right, let's actually think about... Alright, so there's a wire there. So we have the APC here. And this can feed off of the greenhouse power supply anyway. And we'll run this cable up. we should be able to get rid of you as well. Chuck you there for a sec. Move on. And that can go in there. Just close you for a sec. Right. So let's think about this. Let's get you down. And just for the time being, where we think about where we're going to put everything. Right. We can do to that side, and we can have the console here and gas sensor here maybe. So start putting some things down. Put the console there and sensor side. Actually, let's put this on its. Make our lives easier, shall we? And right, passive vents are going to go. Actually, going to have one this side. And they're probably going to have to run up and over. Well, actually, we'll run it down. Down and round. And we're going to have... that one's going to go inside the greenhouse. And the reason why I'm putting two active vents down is just so it should perform quicker. Should depressurize the room and pressurize it quicker. I'll tell you what, we're going to actually, just to make it a little bit easier, because we can face consoles round any way we want, doesn't matter, they self-right. And get this done. Okay, so all we need now is that to be linked. And then coming for this. And then what we can do is one down, shall we? Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Didn't actually need to take this one down. Those of you just jumping in, we're just sorting out our first advanced airlock going into the greenhouse. So we'll take this round with us. We're going to run... Right, so this pipe... I'm going to have to de-vent that room actually, just to get that in there. But this one... do from underneath, we should be able to. Need to hook those up. Where they come out? Oh, they're there. Happy days. Right. So, I believe we've already got the advanced airlock in there, the actual panel, because you get given one to begin with. Why do we not have power? Because we haven't switched this on. That helps. So yeah, you get given an advanced airlock in your crates already. So, before we go through, let's just grab some more pipe. And we can put the power control back and grab the glass. And I think that's it. We can jump on through. Because we need to depressurize this room, because I'm going to punch a hole into it. Or am I? Where's that other passive vent going to go? I could put it. I think. Let me take some tea. I need to think where that. See, I wanted to move some of these anyway. But I'm thinking I need a passive vent to come in here, much like this one on an airlock. Where can I feed it to? This wall's all taken up. Well, there. I suppose we could put it this side and then have it come through. There's a cable running there. As we have it like here. Okay, right, we'll slowly move that over then. So let's depressurize the room. We've got any of this switched on? Nope. And let's flush the room out. Hopefully this will go in. Yep. Happy days. That all still works. So let's move. I think I'm going to have to put them up there, to be fair. Not an issue. Work out just fine. Oh, they are going to interact with up there though. Excuse me, and hopefully not too much. Oh, that's the one we want. Okay. That for there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. How are we doing? Are we going to lose any atmosphere? No, we're safe to break the seal open now. Let's have a look behind these. See what's going on. Alright, where can we go? Where can we go with? Could be open now. we can just do a quick... Oh. And come down. Perfect. Let's seal this back up. Okay, so advanced airlock should be in here. Go. Chuck that in. Slap a glass on it. And happy days. Right, what I am going to do while we work on this, why are you trying to warm... Oh, I suppose you're trying to warm the room up because... Well, at least we know our coding works because it's trying to warm the room up now. Just want to have a look in this pipe. I don't think I've got any CO2 left in the system. No. It's all now sitting in there. Yeah. So we need to go turn this off. And right, we'll come down and play with this in a sec. We just need to turn our filters on because none of it's automated yet. Clear this pipe. Need to get more CO2 really. Well, mind you, it's not going to matter too much once I put breathable air in there as well. So basically what I'm going to do is a mix of 5 to 1. Well, that's what we used to do when I used to play it about 2 years ago. 5 to 1 ratio of nitrogen and oxygen. That gives you breathable air. I think the only reason why you mix it like that is to guarantee that it lasts a lot longer. So you're not going through 100% oxygen. You mix some nitrogen in there, you can still breathe it, and it just allows you to use less oxygen, and nitrogen you don't really need for much anyway. And let's put some pollutant in here actually. And I think, yeah, so once we do a 5 to 1 ratio of oxygen and nitrogen, then we're going to mix in some CO2 on another mixer and put 20% CO2 in. And that should be enough for the plants to breathe. Shouldn't do us any damage. And yeah, should allow me to take my suit off in there basically. And that'd be how we do the whole base, minus the CO2 part basically. Alright, that should keep me going on that front. And what we're looking at. You're empty. There comes the bloody storm. Right, so we've got enough CO2 in there now to pressurize. To test this system out. Let's get back downstairs. Jeez, you really can't see in this. Back down. Shut this. And can we shut this one? Thank you. I should recharge our power quite a bit because I've got 3 turbines up now. Okay. So let's pressurize the room again and then we'll start playing around with. Oh, we're pressurizing. I really wish I knew why these don't work. Until you do that. You have to flick them for some reason. If it's a bug or just my system. Strange. Right, let's have a look at this. If I can remember how. Okay, so we're going to want to... So this is basically where you can set up the external internal pressures. So we're going to have this as the internal area, and this will be the external. Now, because this side of the base isn't pressurized at the moment, we're going to set this to 2, which is Mars's atmosphere. And then the internal we'll put a 101 because that's what we're going to be aiming for. But we can adjust that. So we now need to do exterior. I'll tell you what I forgot to do. Let's do exterior vent 1 and exterior 2. And then we'll do greenhouse, vent 1, greenhouse, vent 2. For now. So we are looking to go exterior, so we want vent 1. And, no, not greenhouse 1. That one. Nope. I don't want interior. Glass door for the exterior. Put main lobby. This one, and we'll call this one greenhouse. Okay, so main lobby, greenhouse, sensor, where's I wonder why the other vent's not on there. Oh, because it's on the other side of the network. Okay. Okay, we can fix that. Stupid me. Gonna look a bit messy. You know what, we'll use just the one for now. Leave that be. Now, I wish you could actually tell this. I'll not tell this exterior. Let's see what happens if I have it selected anyway. Right, it's not fired on yet. What we're going to do is we're just going to change this because I think it said it's 53 in here. So we're going to tell this that the internal pressure at the moment is 53. And then what it should do now, it should suck everything out of here, push it that way, and then it'll pull atmosphere from that side and fill this room with it. Let's see if that works. We drop in. And we're open. That's perfect. Right, let's go up and get some water. I didn't actually pay attention to what vents came on there, but that did go pretty quick. I might not need 2 vents. And what this is basically going to stop us doing, especially if you're outside and say you're on a planet that has high high toxic atmosphere, if you do this on an actual exterior door, this will stop you dragging in atmosphere. So this is going to stop us actually taking in Mars's atmosphere, because it's going to empty out first. Okay, so just that one coming on. And then it should fire that one on. Yep. And there we go. So it's working, and it's working fairly quick, to be fair. Actually working quicker than a normal airlock, I would imagine. So I don't need the 2 vents, really. Okay. So that's good to know. Okay. So we can start with... excuse me. Get rid of this one. And... can do is... tie this up a little bit. Happy days. And we'll do the same on this side. Does not have enough power. Okay. We'll fix that in a sec, shall we? Get the wires off, actually. Perfect. We've done something. We've solved that issue. So this room is pressurized now. We need, like I said, I want to work on... how we work on that mix now, actually. That oxygen mix. So we can get this room fully pressurized. Put down some actual hydroponic bays. Yeah, and the temperature's perfect. The temperature's sitting at 22. Which is exactly what the program was written to do. So the heaters and coolers are off. Don't need to try and pressurize it anymore because we've got nothing left in the pressure. Don't even need the atmosphere on at the moment. Right, let's try and do the mix then. And we'll see if we can get that room fully up and running tonight, shall we? And maybe we'll look at making some Constantan alloy, so we can get the Mark II mod up on the electronics printer. My suit is low on carbon dioxide. Right, let's get a battery and rip that vent out. Put the glass back over here. Let's take this down. Right, let's go grab that. So for argument's sake, like I was saying, if you were doing this door, it would stop you bringing in that outside atmosphere. And I know if you're on other planets, the atmosphere is quite high, can be quite toxic, and you definitely don't want to be dragging that through the door. Because a basic... those of you that don't know, if those of you that are watching it, how a basic airlock would work was it would just shut this outer door and then it would just pressurize from that side. So if you stepped into this gap here, and on Mars obviously we've only got 2 kPa, but if you had, say, like, I think there's one of the planets that has 46 pressure, and I think it's mostly filled with pollutant and stuff like that, you had that pressure already inside this room. It's going to fill up the outs from that side, so from where your oxygen is, it's going to bring this up to 101, if that's what you got your base set at. So you're only going to get about 50% oxygen coming. Then you're going to open the door. Now, even if you've got a big room like this, you're going to still slowly over time, every time you go up, you're going to be filling this place up with pollutants and stuff. So that's why you need advanced airlocks. That's why they come in handy, especially when you've got different rooms like we're having here, where one room's got CO2 in it and one room's going to have just oxygen. So what we're going to do now is work on that oxygen mix. So we're going to need a lot of pipe for that. And we're going to need more than that at some point, but we can just get 2 mixers to start with. Gas mixer. Because like I said, we're first going to mix nitrogen with the oxygen, and then we're going to mix the carbon dioxide in. Okay. Oh, 3 likes, guys. Thank you for the likes. Those of you who hit the like button. Really appreciate that. Really do. I'll tell you what, we'll set this to make some more pipes. The hitting the like button helps the algorithm see this more. So if there's anybody out there looking for Stationeers now, they're definitely more likely to come across this. And hopefully it's helpful. Hopefully some of you are learning something. If you think I'm doing anything wrong, let me know. If you've got experience in this game. I know the other Friday when we streamed this, we had a lot of chat going back and forth, and it was actually quite enjoyable, which forced me to work on my first IC programming for the hot and cold system down there. Right, that's enough jibber jabber. I really need to label this section. There was a label, well there used to be, one sec. One sec, while the idea comes to me. There used to be labels. Nope. Maybe in here? There was pipe labels, if I remember correctly. There we go. Pipe labels. How many is that? We'll get 6, just so we can label. Might as well label all of them while we're going to be behind there. Then we know what we're working with. Oh, 4 likes. Someone's listening. Cheers! Just looked over to see what was going on. Make sure the stream's still up. Someone's hit the like button. Thank you very much. Brilliant stuff. Right, where did I put in the recycling? That's another thing that we need to get up. Is the recycling and the centrifuge. There's going to be so much stuff to do on here. Tell you what we can do. Well, we've technically done the advanced airlock, but we haven't actually done it on stairs, so we'll do one of those next. Actually. Or we can at least discuss. I don't know. We can discuss maybe how it would work or where I would place stuff. I am going to be doing one. So let's see. We've got oxygen, CO2, and then nitrogen. So let's go. Can we? Ah, there we go. Actually, I think that's going to be. How do you get this off? Pipe label, there we go. And then I think you've still got a rat on it. Oxygen. There we go. That works. What do we have? This one was now CO2, wasn't it? And then we had nitrogen. Nitrogen. Can't remember what the others were now. Pollutant, nitrogen oxide, and volatile. Happy, happy, happy. almost forgot then. I was like, what were we going to put? Nope, that's not how you spell polluter. And N2O. And this one. Which was volatile. If there's any of you tuning on for the first time here and haven't actually seen the base before, just give me a shout, let me know if there's anything that you see off screen that you think is interesting, that you want us to have a look at. Anything you haven't seen before. Definitely need more CO2, that's something that we are crying out for sure. Right, so we are going to need, let's say we set it up over here, because we're going to need to run power over there. And let's set it up over here actually. Nice and low. Oh, I did have it the way I wanted it. That's the way I want it, because we want it to go in there. CO2 is going to be there. Perfect. Oh, okay, hang on a sec. There we go. The chat had frozen, guys. Sorry. I was looking over. Chat has frozen. I think I've got it back now. Hey Carlin, how's it going? Sorry, looked at Stationeers IC simulator. I think I mentioned it last stream, but sure. Okay, one sec. We'll go back and check that. Just catching up on what you guys have been typing. Sorry, the chat had frozen. It doesn't freeze this time. So, looked at Stationeers IC simulator. I haven't. I don't recall you mentioning the IC simulator, but I haven't looked at it, no. And wrong side of the APC. I'm guessing that was what you were mentioning. Let's go down and have a quick look. Are you saying that this one? You're right, actually. This corner bit that we took off. Right, we're gonna have to. Right, we're gonna have to depressurize the room anyway to put the new mixer in. So we might as well go in and do that now. Have a look at this vent. Why are we not depressurizing now? Why are we not working? Why are we not firing up now? Okay, cycle to interior. There we go, now it's working. Must have forgot then, it's this thing from here. Very nice to prototype ICs. I'm not sure if you're trying to drop a link there. I don't know if it's going to come up in the chat or not, but I can always Google it. Hopefully this pipe doesn't blow in here, because as you correctly said, I did not hook it up. It's my bad. Ah, no, what do we do? Getting carried away. Quick. Depressurize the room first, pack. So, come on. These ones seem to work fine. But yeah, blowing in, you're right. Must be an actual problem with the game. Okay. I will have a look at that, definitely, for sure. Will come in handy, because I'm sure... I actually really enjoyed writing, messing about with the code for this. So I've actually... the way I expanded to have the more coolers, I don't know if I've done it right, while this room's depressurized, and let's discuss this. I added the other pins as the other coolers, so I've ended up with 2 heaters in here and 3 coolers. And I just set it like this, so it just switches the other ones on. Gave them names and then just switched them on. So it works, so I'm happy with it. I don't know if there's an easier way of doing it, because I thought the only other way would do it would be to write the on command to a batch writer and then have the batch writer write to the logic chip, the batch logic chip, write to all of the coolers, and then that way you can save yourself some pins, I suppose. You don't only need 2 batch writers, you just need 1 for heaters and 1 for the coolers. That's the way I thought about doing it, but I figured, well, we don't need anything actually on the pins at the moment, so I figured do it that way. But if I had a bigger room to heat and cool down, then I'd probably use batch writers, I'm guessing. Right, switch that off. Now we can take this apart. Or just go waste all our CO2 again. So did I actually... Oh, no, I didn't disconnect it. I didn't. I thought I did. The IC itself can batch write. Okay. So how would I then... good evening to you, by the way. Absolute. How would I, for instance... Let's seal this back up because that is still connected. All I did was take off the corner piece. Which is fine. Excuse me. How would I absolute... in this circumstance, where I've got... Say, for instance, I wanted to batch write to the 3... coolers. Would I still need to have all 3 coolers on here? Or would I just need 1? And then I could tell this to write to them, if that makes sense. Because from what I understand, only one of these pins can control one object, as it were. Use the hash if of the object to identify them. Okay. No pins needed. Okay. Interesting. Find the hash in Stationepedia. Okay, so all cooler. That hash number copied to clipboard now. That's alright, Tony. It was worth a check. It was worth a check. Good looking out. I did actually think that when I took it down, but I sort of went on a hunch that it wasn't. Command is SB. Let's have a look then, shall we? Block variable. So the function, yeah? So we're looking for SB, you say? Guessing this is in alphabetical. SB stores register value to avert on all output network devices with provided hash type. So for instance, right, let's try this. So let's make sure we got this saved. I can't remember which one it was now. Let's create a new one just for the sake of this. Steam cooler or heating. Testing. I just want to check if this, I know I was doing pipe work, but now I'm interested to see if this works. So for argument's sake, if we were now to change this to but if I save, so it would be SB, I'm guessing. That. One sec. I'll look at define in a sec. What do you mean by like creating an alias? And then on R0. That work? Just put that. Let's see. They're on at the moment. That's exported. Let's see what happens if we switch it off. Nope. I don't know if I did that wrong. It's cold enough in here, so that doesn't seem to be working unless I've put that in wrong. Source register value to var on all output. Or do I need to put a hash command in there as well? Like, do I need to put something after SB? Kind of like an alias for fixed numbers. So would I do that up here, for instance? So fine heater that, and then what I do that, I'm guessing. Does that look right? Hopefully this chat hasn't frozen again. Quick refresh. Well, there. I'm not quite sure then about the variables. So let's just quickly right, okay. I'll go get a configuration card quickly and we'll have a quick purchase. Let's have a quick look. Put that in there. Come on. Open. Okay, it is a completely different one. Right, pen. I need a pen. I did have one. I don't need a pen. That will do. We've got the chat here. I'm just going to type that in chat. Save it there. So 24258 What? There we go. Right. So in that case, try this again. So 24258 244 244. Alright, let's export that. And now for try and switch you off. It comes back on. Oh my god. You guys are geniuses. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's have a quick look. I'm not sure what it actually looks at. This was the wall cooler. So maybe kit wall cooler? Nope. Nope. It is none of them. So maybe I just need to use the configuration. Yeah, no pins. That is, I suppose, the only thing we have to pin. Would I even need to pin the sensor then? In theory, would I be able to just call the temperature up from just putting the hash in, right? We were looking at the heater. I am being silly. That makes sense. Yeah, we were looking at the heater. And I was putting in the cooler one. No wonder why it wasn't working. That would explain why they're... Oh, what? I'm stupid sometimes. Right, so it is the actual wall heater, not the wall, not the kit. Wall heater. Right, okay. That's spot on. So, does that mean... So if I only had one sensor on the network, would I be able to pull the temperature from that without a pin? I'm guessing. So now we can actually tidy this up a little bit. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. This. Get rid of this. Right, let's have that. And then what we can do is say define the cooler. You could have, oh, okay, that's excellent. Let's quickly just make sure that I've got the right one for this. Minus 739292323. That's the correct one. The LB function. Okay. And I take it there's no way those variable from output never provided type hash. Okay. So, is there any way of reading like custom names? So I get it's reading the hash numbers, but if I was to name this like the greenhouse sensor, is there a way of reading that without a pin? Or is it because I'm going to have two sensors? Mind you, never mind. I'm talking rubbish. Because this... Yeah, I'm talking absolute rubbish because once this goes on its own APC network, which I want to put all locks on, that would be the only gas sensor being read on the network. So yeah, but I mean, I suppose for future, is there a way of reading your own labels that you've put on there in this system? I just want to completely change this now. So now I can set up as many coolers and heaters in here as I need. That's brilliant. So I need SB cooler on R0 and export that. That is marvelous. Thank you. That is absolutely awesome. And so simple once you know what you're doing. I seriously need to have a look through that that function list and have a proper play around, I think. I don't think there's function to batch load based on label. Okay. That's a shame. But I suppose it would put the game under too much pressure, I guess, to actually search the whole network for some random name. Here we go. Right. Let's try and get... Let's actually go have a peek. See how we're doing for battery life. Because the other day I did have a complete blackout on the base, which is why I decided to plug in the coal generator. Okay, we're getting there. There we go. I am going to look at putting that onto an automated system as well, but I'm not going to do that until I get the battery room set up. Right, okay. I'm definitely going to have a look at that Stationeers website. 100%. Thank you for that. For sure. I tell you what we're going to do. Let's get some white paint, because we're going to do this mix as white. So let's run this in here. And right, we're going to come off of there and off of there, I think. Oh, mind you. Can we? Can do that. That's fantastic. That's all hooked in. And that is input, and this is input 2, I'm guessing. Yeah. So we want... We're going to do it like that. And for now... Well, CO2 is going to be grey. Go get some grey paint quickly. I only guess why there's separate hashes for the kit and structure is that an item could be free. I don't know. Okay. How hard, you're talking about mining bots there, are they quite hard to set up? Got any grey paint? I would imagine there'll be coding nightmare, or are they just like plug and play, as it were? No iron in there. Let's see. Oh, I can't. No, no. There we go. Oh, not that. Not that. Right. I haven't touched mining bots, but a browser NVIDIA. Okay. That's what I like about this game. There's so much to do in it. So much, and I've barely, like, scratched the surface. And I'm messing about with this stuff. Right, so now all we need to do is expensive. I bet if they're going to go out and do all the mining for you, I would imagine they're not going to be early game achievement. Astroloy. Yeah, I haven't even looked at that yet. I looked at, I know I need Astroloy to get, what was it to get? The next upgrade for, struggling to think now, for the solar panels. Okay, a pre-written one, I'm guessing. Alright, that's hooked up. Now we just need wires. Let's hook this up. Those of you just tuning in, if you are, and you're wondering what I'm up to, I am trying to get breathable air as well as CO2 into my greenhouse. This pipe here is going to mix nitrogen and oxygen together, which is going to give us some breathable air at the reduced cost of all the oxygen, because we're throwing some nitrogen in there. Oh, nice. Good evening, Stefan. Well, if it's written by a dev, I'm sure it's got to be spot on, no? Right, let's run. Turn these ones on. Leave them running. For now. And let's go outside. I don't know why I ran all the way around actually. Being silly. We could have constructed all of this, but I haven't. Oh, that's not good. Whoops. Okay. That's not good. Ha! We managed to come straight out on top of our feeder pipe. Okay. So, what we can do is do a little bit of maneuvering, shall we? Right, so you're just going to have to put in custom information for, obviously, relevant to your base and surroundings, I'm guessing. I tell you what we can do is put the mixer out here. Because we are not going to need to run a whole separate pipe down there. No way. So let's have mead is the name of the mod in Steam. I might have to give that a check. Alright, we want to be going the other way with that. So I want to be going this way. And I suppose we can stick it right there. I'll stick it actually here. Off. Okay, that's cool. I mean, when I get up to that stage, that's definitely something that we can I can have a look back into. Now, with gas mixers, are they going to constantly push a mix through and overpressurize the pipe? Actually, I just said I can put a back pressure here, can't I? Or a pressure regulator here. Straight afterwards? I'm guessing? To stop it overpressurizing? I don't want to overpressurize the pipe and I don't want it to constantly keep mixing. If that makes sense. So would I put a pressure regulator in? Have a look, shall we? If that makes sense, if you're understanding what I'm saying. Because I'm going to be mixing gases together. Will this pipe keep filling beyond its capacity? Suppose we can always test it. It's been a long time since I used mixers. Right, this one. Typical. Going to come out here. It's still overpressure at the pipe behind, but I'm not 100% if Atmos devices will stop before blowing the pipe in a past update. Okay. Well, we can always try and find out, can't we? We can try and do. Well, I mean, if I was going to put a pressure regulator here, I'd put one on this pipe as well. But only mixed up to a certain point. But I suppose, yeah, I suppose it would just collect in this little gap here, wouldn't it? And just blow that one instead. Oh. Right, let's see. Right, we are going to, so what we're going to do, power this one up first. That always helps. And we're going to want to... It's a bit messy out here, but we can always tuck it all away. It's going to look very messy actually, because I can't touch that main line there. See what I can do. We can look a bit silly, but we hide it all behind some cladding at some point. It won't matter, will it? And we're in. Right. Yeah, you would have thought that they could just make, I don't know, like a bigger unit that you can tell it to mix and tell it to regulate and set the back pressure and the forward pressure on it. That would be pretty damn sweet actually. And this one we were going to do, so what's input 1? That's input 1, that's input 2. This way round, we're going to do 80-20, 80-10. I think 20 should be enough. Right, let's start mixing, see what happens, shall we? So, switch this on. Somehow we've got pollutant in there. Not quite sure how that happened. That hasn't got pollutant in it. That hasn't got pollutant in it. So how is there pollutant in there? That's interesting. Oh, that's the weld. That's still got pollutant in the pipe network though, which is strange. Pollutant in that pipe network, let's get that out. Again, we've got no CO2. Where's all our CO2 hiding? I switched all of this off. It's in the pipe, so we need to cycle that back round really. Right, let's get all the CO2 out there before we try mixing the gases. I want to cycle all of that CO2 out. Let's chuck you in here. Keep those because we use those. Right. Let's quickly do that. I feel like we're getting somewhere. Slowly but surely we're getting somewhere. Okay, and pressurize again. Thank you. Right, let's see. So we need to pressurize the rim. Click these again. Definitely have no idea why there's pollutant getting into some of these pipes. It's a strange one. Like the fact there's already O2 in that one. Right. So that is now officially empty. And let's just get all of this out. It is N2. Oh no, there should be N2 in here actually, because we haven't fully depressurized the room after we opened that corner, I don't think. I'm so happy with sorting this out this evening. Just tidying that up. That has gone from a good couple of lines down to that. That is, I'm happy with that, for sure. That's made a big difference. Okay, so to finish this room off then, the next thing I want to do is, once we get this pressurization sorted out, I'm going to bring down a water tank, because I don't really want to run... I don't see the point in running water down here on a pipe. I'll just bring a tank down here and probably stick it in that corner. Or a pipe off of that. Because then the tank can always be taken upstairs when we need to refill it. Dump this in front, let's lock for now. And then we'll start putting in some actual bays instead of this thing. Right, see. Did we get it all out? Nope, still dropping. Still dropping. But that is empty. And that's just got that pollutant in it. Excellent. Just going to refresh the chat window while we're waiting on this to be done. Come on. Almost there. And nobody said anything about the stream, so I'm guessing... Oops. Go away, you. Guessing we've had no lagging tonight, which is good. Guessing the sound's been alright. Happy, happy, happy. Cure. Oh, come on. Empty. I know it's just CO2 left in it. Oh, no, no. Is it? Oh no, I'm reading that now. What's in here? There's going to be stuff in there as well. Mind you, we're going to change that to an advanced airlock as well. Before we open that door again. Do I need to adjust these as well? Ah, there we go. Right, okay, is that your end? Struggling, is it? I put the chat this time on to the middle setting, so hopefully there's not too much delay between me responding to what you guys say. Sometimes there might be if I forget to look over. We got X in here now. Come on. I want it fully empty. I probably don't need it fully empty, to be honest. It's probably me just being pedantic. Make sure this is... The guy's gonna die first. Right, we're almost there. Almost. Are any of you guys that are currently tuned in following Rocketworks and what they're doing with Survive Icarus? If I'm saying it correctly? Survive Icarus? Any of you guys following that? It looks cool. Look forward to trying it out, but it looks like, I don't know, some people have made some valid points, but I haven't seen what their responses have been, or any more. I haven't looked into it too far, but some of the comments make me laugh. You know, you land on a spaceship or whatever, but the next thing you're using like wooden bow and arrows. It does raise a good point. But I suppose if you didn't bring hunting weapons with you, you're going to have to make some crappy wooden stuff first, I suppose, before you can make some advanced stuff. But it looks like it's going to be like a drop in and out session, so where this game is just constantly going, as it were. You know, you save it, come out, nothing really happens apart from storms. But it seems a bit in that game, you're going to end up having to drop down onto the planet, and then it's a race against time to get what you want and get back off. And then you sort of just advance your character from there. Maybe you'll be able to build on the spaceship. I don't know. I haven't said anything about it yet. But I am looking forward to it. I think it's got a release date of end of March. Or at least like a beta test in March or something. Alright, let's go check up here now. Oh, grab that water. 1%. Jeez. That comes on quick, that does. Oh, what, you mean the pollutant that's going to come through because of this contaminated line? Which I don't know where it's come from. There's pollutant in there. Only a tiny bit. Which doesn't... Right, that should have... No. What's going on here? Right, that. Where has all my CO2 gone? Am I missing something? I'm still running both lines. What a donut. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, nope. Ah, I am an idiot. I'm mixing CO2 with O2. I'm meant to be mixing the nitrogen in. I am such an idiot. Ah, dear. What have I done? Where is my... All the CO2's now in... why did I do that? Why did I do that? You know what? I could actually have just mixed both lines here. Let's do that quickly. Right. That's meant to be nitrogen. Because I'm a donut. Okay. Somehow, can I try and save this now? So that's switched off now. We've got O2. Right. I realised something I've done now. Origin of volume pump, send it to filtration. Yeah. That is definitely going to be needed. And of course, my lamp's gone out. That's actually not a bad shout, that. So, let's take the black paint, because I'm going to want that for the nitrogen. I got 4% left in that. And have I got a volume pump to hand? Nope, let's make one. This is what happens when I get talking and distracted. I mess things up. And the thing is, I went through and labelled all of those pipes and I still knocked up the wrong ones. Oh yeah, no, you're right actually. It would just route it this way, I suppose. Let's just turn on the pollutant one. I actually want to get all of the pollutant out of that system. Right, so if we cut that one there, right, should be nothing in that now. Happy days. Nothing in that one, so now, oh, wrong one. Now if we just cut this into here. Good. Yeah. Completely sucked that out. What's creaking? That CO2's not moving. What did I do? Disconnected the line there. That was close. Good job we ain't got a ton of CO2. Save. Save before it all goes wrong. Oh, batteries died. Stand over here. We'll do a quick save, shall we? Good evening, Cudge. I've got it right, got your name right. I've probably butchered it. But I love the way you just... You've probably been silently watching, you just jump in with save. Save it. Probably right. Right, we use this for... What are you doing? Right, let's go see what's happening. Make sure those pipes are not creaking. Right, so they are handy now. What seems to be struggling still? Right, that pipe's all clean. Something's not happy right now. Kai. Okay. Kai. Good evening. Evening to you. What is groaning away? Something's definitely not happy. Is it you? Can't be you. Right. Anyway, let's try this again, shall we? With the nitrogen this time. We're going to run that over to there. This oxygen pipe. I think I spliced this anyway. I mean, it's reading 1.5, but that's what's in there. I'm not too sure. Could it be uranium where it's just backlogged up against that for the moment? Let's find out if we get it switched on. Maybe it'll start working. Definitely sounds like someone wants to break though. Hey, go away. Right, let's go get some more pipe quickly. I can't believe I went through all of that. All of that messing about. Yeah, I'm guessing the pipes only groan if they are actually close to breaking, right? So I guess they don't just normally groan. I wonder if it's because we piped this in. Shouldn't have anything to do with that. Just for the sake of trying to keep colours. Within 10 kPa, within 50, 60ish. Yeah, I thought, because don't they go up to the limit of... Oh, I just messed that one up. They go up to the limit of the... What's it called? To the tank, right? And the tank's 60. Are they still groaning? They're definitely still groaning. Or is it this? It's this. That's a guarantee that's what it is. Guarantee it's this. Let's lower this. Could it be that? I wonder if it is this. What can we... I've got another bottle downstairs. let's just see. Just trying to troubleshoot it. Nope, still growing away. That's very, very bizarre. I'll keep this one down here for... Yeah. I have no idea. It's definitely something. I can't. That's completely random. Anyway, onwards. We'll worry about it if it decides that it wants to start causing us bigger problems than what it is. Right, so before we switch this on again, let's make sure that has N2, that has oxygen. This is set to 8020, and that's input 1, that's input 2, and this pipe is empty. And the groaning stopped. That's interesting. Nope, we're back. You can try checking your filters. 87, 86, 85, 85, 100, 95. Don't think it's the filters. Right, so this line now is perfect mix. Right, okay. There's definitely something in the front end, is it? Okay. Let's see, input 2. So we wanted input 2 to be 20%. Okay, let's go down and pressurize, guys. How are we doing here? Still doing it. Might be a bug. As long as nothing goes boom, I'm a happy man. Right, so we should be able to get this up to 100% now. Or 101. Cancel pressurization. Okay. Alright, let's quickly suck this out. You know what I just realized I just did? Every time I cancel depressurization in there, I'm dragging stuff in with me. I've got to stop doing that. That is very, very silly of me. So now we're going to have to quickly flush the room again. And this thing seems to be packed up as well. Is that maximum pressure? I'm guessing I have to plug this onto a tank connector to get working properly. Need to move some of this stuff upstairs. Okay. Put you over here. Oh, are we not depressurizing? Now we're depressurizing. There we go. Did I leave them switched on? Maybe that was causing the groaning. That is a mix. Pollutants coming out. How are we doing? Might actually get this room finished. Just what I want to do is set up a battery room. set up the coal. I wonder. A portable scrubber. Have a look at this, shall we? Fixed battery, which we've got you over here. And oh, mind you, we've only got CO2 left in here now. Let's just double check. Bring your scrubber to avoid flushing the room entirely, since the amount of undesired gas is for it to take care of. Yeah, I've just literally while you must have been typing out, I just got this thing ready, but I think I've got, by looking at it, got everything out. So we can look at now. Turn that off. Power on the Atmos. And let's power on the pressurization. And get it up to our target. How much have we got in here? Should have enough. Alright, we'll slowly fill this room up. Right, okay. Well, what I'm probably going to do is not do this in here anyway. The AC unit, I probably won't plug that in here. Hooking it to some radiators. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that temperature. Wow. Okay. Jeez. Alright, we're almost at pressure. That's filling up much better. And the heaters are on because they're warming the room up. I can't believe that temperature in there. Jeez. Okay, as soon as we get loads of CO2 still left in there. Oxygen's nice and low though. Right, so turn those off. The rest of it's still running. Excellent. Now, what I want to do is just tell this now that the greenhouse, which is internal, is now going to be 101. Happy days. Magic heat pumps. I suppose you can utilize that surely if you wanted to actually warm something up for a reason. If you wanted to keep gases warm or something, you could utilize that. Alright, let's test it. Let's take our helmet off and see if we die. Let's do a quick save. Not that it matters if we die inside the base, because we'll just come get our stuff. Let's see. Suit. Nope. Helmet. Unlock helmet. Oh, yes. We're alive. Look at that. That is perfect. That is fine with me. How's this pipe doing? And that's holding steady. Everything seems to be holding steady. Happy days. It worked! Woo! That is perfect. So now we just, while this slowly heats up, actually I could bring more heaters down. Now I don't need the pins. We could put more heaters down here. Shall we do that? Shall we bring more heaters down? I'll tell you what, let's go get some, look at some of the hydroponic stuff. Right. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even think about it. Cool. Right. We're somewhere. We can take something off the board. Right, yeah, so let's go grab some hydroponic bays. Let's see now. Oh, we need to bring water. We need a water tank. Tank connector. Oh, helmet. You clown. You absolute clown. Whoops. Oh, what a way to go, could you imagine? Success followed by instant death. Let's go make sure that, see if that groaning's still going at top. Is it, or is it self-corrected? Nope. It's got to be a bug. I'll try reloading it after the stream and see if that counterbalances it out. Right then. We need to, well, let's see. Greenhouse, Atmos. We have done it. So let's, we can get rid of that because we've done it. See the potential to do it. Do it and let me know how you get on. Definitely 100%. Why not? What else are you going to do? Especially if you've already got a base up and running. What else are you going to do but to experiment? Just build an offsite somewhere so you don't blow yourself up. Definite flex. Alright, let's pressurize this room. That's definitely a long project. How did I not have finish off hydroponics? Alright, we've pressurized that room, so that is happy days. Let's have a look what we've actually got in here now. We've got a hydroponic tray. I could just chuck a load of those down to begin with. Is there actually portable hydroponics or hydroponic tray? I'm guessing if you want any of the automated stuff, you need to do the next mod level up. Okay.
Hydration critical.
Yes, I hear you. Right. Okay. I was wondering about that, about doing line breaks and stuff like that. I wasn't sure if it followed like a HTML code or something like that. Like the simple BR break line and stuff like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is still water stuff we got. Take some of those. Let's start off with 10 of these, I suppose. Ooh, they're expensive. They are expensive. Right, gonna want one of these downstairs as well. I tell you what, you can post it in the chat. I don't know how to not filter out, so maybe just try and space it out a bit so it still comes up in chat, but don't just paste the link. Maybe put a couple of spaces in there or something, just so it breaks it up, so, and then it should display. And then I'll be able to have a look at that page as well. Let's have a quick look what I've got downstairs. I'm going to steal the water out of here actually. Just make sure there's not too much in here. Oh, that's plenty. Right, we're going to steal that. What have we got? Liquid tank, valve. I'll take the pipe. I'm going to need pulper tank and tank connector. And I'm going to need to put some more iron in there. Right, let's go. Tank connector. Oh. Portable tank. Another pricey thing. And what I'm going to want is, because if I'm in there I'm going to need, I'm not going to keep coming up here to drink liquids. Silicone. My silicone. And I also want a fill-in station. Where are you? Unity docs, rich text. What? So if I just Google that. My cat is trying to have an argument with the rabbit. Oh, trying to play. My money's on Harley the rabbit. Okay. I might have to have a little Google for that then, and have a, there's the water bottle filler. I'll have a play. I just thought it would be a cool idea to have some stuff up this. A, because I keep getting distracted from episode to episode about what I need to do. And I know usually through an episode I usually say, oh, next episode we're going to do this, guys, and in the coming episode after this we're going to move on to this. And then I forget. So I started putting this up here. And I was like, well, a lot of you guys put in comments. And you know, and I was like, oh, that's a really good idea. Let's work on it. So this just reminds me of what I said I'd work on. In regards to collecting ores, Kai, what I've done is I've adjusted the file basically. So what I've done is when you go out and mine, there's a file you can adjust inside the directory the game's installed to. I'm going to make a video on it actually, just to show you. And you can set how rare the ores are. You can set how many ores you get per per node, as it were, per mine. So like say for iron or something, I think it's originally set at 3 or something, so that means you'll pick up 3 or whatever. Well, it's got a min max, so I think it's between 2 and 4 you can get, so on average you'll probably get 3. What I've set it to is 25. Yeah, there you go, Tony's just set it there. So I've set it to 25 on all of them. I haven't changed any of the rarity, so there's still scarcely dotted around out there. I'm actually having to go further afield for gold now. But yeah, I've set it so you get 25 each time you dig something up, guaranteed. And I'm going to make a video on that shortly for the channel and put that up there. You can adjust it just for the save file, so I'm going to do one video for that, and you can also adjust it for the game in general. So each save file, each world you create will always have that setting. Hopefully that helps clear that up. It works for labels on devices. Okay. So for labeling doors and stuff like that, does it work on that? Can you adjust the colours on that then? That'd be interesting. Right, let's go down here and grab this liquid. Get this in. Let's set this. How much iron we got left? 90. And those hydroponic kits were 10 a piece, weren't they? Let's get 9 of them then. So yeah, if you wanna, if that's something you want to be able to do, is what's the word I'm looking for? Is adjust the amount of ore you're gonna get. Sometime this week I'll have that video up. Maybe by the end of the weekend if I get a chance to record it. It's only gonna be about 5 minutes long. It's not that hard to do, and you only need Notepad, and it's literally just changing numbers. Let's set it's a pressure regulator. I don't want that. I want a pump. Or mind you, if I just take this apart now, will it all go in? I want it all over here. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say if I dismantle this, it should have gone over here mainly. Or it's in the pipe somewhere. Yeah, I probably would have kept mine lower as well, Tony, but it's literally because I do like going out and finding it, but it's literally because I'm creating content as well, I suppose. So just because I'm doing that, I thought, let's do it. Let's make it nice and high. Right, okay. That makes sense. Carlin. That's a shame, because if you could do funky stuff on the doorway, that would be pretty awesome. Right, let's get this inside. Not got enough hands now. Let's put the tank in here actually. Loads of tanks now. Yeah. I still haven't tested yet if you'd say if you can set that number, for instance, to say 55. And when you dig up, will it stack 50 and drop 5 on the floor? Or will the game just go, oh, okay, we're going to go above 50 and stack 55? Or whether the game would just crash. That'd be quite interesting. To run a test on that. To see what the game does. Because ores only really stack up to 50. Oh, oh. Nope. Nope. Don't kill me. Right. Let this depressurize now. Because otherwise we're going to take stuff in with us that we don't want. I really... Pressurize it now? There we go. I really want to know if you can get 2 of these hooked up to this advanced airlock. Because I think you used to be able to. I'm sure you could. Oh. Careful what you're doing. No. Play nice. Right. I was going to have this over here, wasn't I? Right in the corner. And I tell you what we can have. You. Oh, no. Can sit there. That's going to bug me. I don't really want to run the pipe up and over. That's the problem. Just for the sake of it. We'll have it upside down. Yeah, I'll live with it. There is a mod for ore. I originally, way back when I did my original series, I did have the mod on. But when I came back to the game, I found the mod just didn't work. So I just uninstalled it, and then oh, what have I done there? I just looked for alternatives, and the alternative I came up with was being able to adjust it yourself in the config files. But there is mods out there. This also, I mean, I find the mods as well, they up the rarity straight away, and there's certain other things they do, at least with, if you're adjusting the config file yourself, you've got more control over what you actually want.
Hunger, caution.
Like for me, I didn't want the rarity to go up. I didn't want to look out the window and see loads and loads of minerals out there. I still wanted to have to go look for them, but when I found them, I just wanted more of them. Right, let's drag you over. On your pop. No. Stay. Happy days. Perfect. Seven landers. So you could put a mod down to get more landers, is that what you're telling me? Alright, what I'm going to do as well is put some walls in. Let's start getting the finishing touches on this. So let's go... How big did I make it? 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3... 5, 6, 7... 4 by 7... 28 grates, some walls. I really want to change this, but I can't be asked to rip it out now. I've pressurized the room. Might leave that for now. Right, let's leave these down here. Let's get this room finished tonight. Let's get it finished. Let's do it. Have you? You got that image online, or But it's a Discord link, so rip. You know what? I am actually thinking. Let me know, guys, if you think it's a good idea. Setting up a community Discord for us lot for the Vikings. Let me know what you think of that. And also, I'm enjoying playing this game, and I enjoy playing it a lot. I've tried a couple of other games out on the channel, Valheim and Graveyard Keeper 2 as well. But let me know if they don't seem to be getting the same traction. I don't know if you guys are even checking them out, or who's actually checking them out, but they're getting some views. I just wanted to know if you're just not interested in those and you want to see something else be played. I was looking at playing Breath Edge, if you've ever heard of it. It's more of a humorous take on a game like this, survival space game. Not too much base building, I don't think. I think it's more just crafting minuscule stuff to survive. There is an actual story to it, I think, chapters. Last time I had a look at it. So, thinking about playing that. Maybe a bit of Kerbal Space Program. Or I can play Valheim if there's something you're interested in. Shall we put that in then? If I type that in to one of these signs, will something fun come up? Kerbal Space Program. Big smiley face. They're fan. Is that a good thumbs up for that one then, is it? Should we give that a go? I've heard that's quite complex as well. Label it in the labeler and label it with something. Should I label the sign with it? Let's put a double sign up, shall we? And let's do it. Put a double one up. Do a quick save while I remember. Makes things crash. You never know. I've actually enjoyed, I didn't really play Ark, but Valheim I've actually enjoyed the little bit I have played of it. Let's stick it above the door, shall we? And it's pretty fun. I haven't played a ton of it, but it's pretty fun. Right, what am I doing here? So, just write this in as it is, you're saying, right? Oh, nope. We're getting problems. Doesn't like that at all. What is that about? Let's try that again, shall we? Size. Did I miss something? 500. Could copy and paste. Let's try that, shall we? Oh, no. User messages will be hidden. No, don't, no. Undo. What have I done? No! I've somehow deleted your messages. Why did it do that? Hopefully, fingers crossed, I haven't, type something. Just make sure I haven't hidden you. Oh, no. What am I I'm pushing all sorts of stuff now. Why did the YouTube make this so complicated? Oh dear. I don't think I banned you. I think I was just hitting your text. Hopefully it's just your previous messages I've hidden. It was timed out for 300 seconds. No! What the... We don't want to time out. How do I remove that? Sorry. What have we done? How can we undo it? Right, hopefully he'll be back. Whoops. You know what, it's really annoying. I've gone to click the copy and paste and it comes up with, which I didn't even know you could do it in the chat, the option, like literally, but just by hovering over someone's text, it comes up with the option of timing them out, hiding messages. Right, let's copy and paste and see what happens here. Okay. That yeah. That doesn't, I don't think that's what you intended. I know you can't reply to right now, but I don't think that's what you intended. Yeah, we'll come back to that when you're back. Hopefully. I don't think I have, but it hasn't come up said I banned you. It said I've hidden you, unhidden you, hidden you, unhidden you. You shouldn't be hidden, but now apparently I've timed you out as well. Yeah. Well, I'll pay a little bit more attention this time and hopefully don't mute anybody else on the channel, especially one of someone who's been here from the start and commenting loads. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, I've only got one kit wall. I'm gonna need floor grating and more kit walls. But while we wait, hopefully Carla makes a reappearance. Otherwise I'll be spending the rest of the evening googling how to figure out how to get someone back on the channel. What did I say? 28 of these, I think. 28 thereabouts. Right, I don't need the miner. Let's leave. Tell you what. I never use you. Let's stick that in there. Okay. Oh, these only stack in 10. Wonderful. Right, let's try a little hack. A little cheeky thing and see if it works. Because you used to be able to stack backpacks inside backpacks. Is there another bag? Or is it just the jetpack? Just a jetpack. Gold, steel and lead. Okay, scrap that. Alright, we're gonna need some more, and then I'll tell you what, I don't need the data disk right now. Don't need the labeler. And yeah. Right, how many is this? Right, that should be enough of those. Now I just want some kit walls. Deal. Steel's in here, of course it is. Timeout expired. Woohoo! I really was worried that I permanently removed you from the channel or something then. I will pay more attention to what I'm clicking on next time. Sorry about that. Can't be removed. It's really weird that obviously as being in charge of the channel you can put that on someone but you can't remove it early if it was a mistake. It's really strange. No funny texture, yeah. Unfortunately. Right, that should be enough kit walls. That's the point. You guys being the wealth of knowledge that you are. What walls actually work better? So I haven't experimented with many of these yet. I'm just going to use... I've been using this one, which gets you the windows. But I haven't really played around with the others yet. If anything, it actually gives more of a pleasing aesthetic feel, as it were. Yeah, I think I probably did have Alt still pressed, because what I do is I use Alt to come out of the game and go onto the second monitor. So it could have been that. Which is probably what brought it up. Actually, yeah, it is what's bringing it up. If I don't hold Alt, it's not on there. Yeah. 100% my bad. Right. Why do we not seem to have... What's the pressure saying in here? Got a little bit of X building up in here for some reason. Oh, maybe not. Right. That seems to all be working fine. So... See, I don't really know. I've just been using these walls. These ones I've been using? No, these ones, I think. Let's see. Yeah, these ones are the ones I've been using. What was that? Oh, a storm. Scared me then. Oh, he breached the place. And I think just... Oh, look at that. We just had enough. Almost like I planned it. We have enough plastic sheets. Oh, it's looking better in here already. Oh no, did I not put one here? We didn't have enough. Right. Let's load these in. So let's go. A wrench, of course. Put our water down. Good to see our temperatures finally got up as well. Nope, wrong one. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get some crops in here. Oh, just enough of that as well. Perfect. Right, you can go sit over here. Just like that, out the way. Right, you can come in. Ha! That needs to come forward. Yeah, I honestly thought, because I just stepped in and checked the pressure, I honestly thought I'd blown it somehow. Sit there for now. Right, let's empty this out quickly. What is crates? Some of this needs to go upstairs now, to be fair. Right, certain things we do not need down here. And what colour does everybody think we should have this room? I'm thinking I'm going to actually go upstairs now and paint the grates black before I put them down. But what colour should we have the walls? Should we leave them white? Or should we paint them a different colour? Throwing it out there for you guys to decide. We can have a look at the toolbox actually while we're up. The manufacturer up there. And I'll show you all the colours that are actually in the game, just in case you don't know. Bung all this stuff back in here for 2 secs. Might bring another locker down actually. Put somewhere. Somewhere. Oh, what's this? Oh, is this? I've only noticed that little man down the corner. How long has he been down there? Is this where I didn't have oxygen? Nope. What's this little man down here? This here? Because I'm hurt? What have I done? Oh, because I'm dehydrated. That's what it is. Slowly killing myself. Hopefully that makes my guy better. Cheers, Wilson. And good evening to you. Thanks for coming along and joining us. Let's just get all of this in here. Out the way. Everything I ripped out. Let's pack away. I think I got away with that. Okay. Right. So I'm going to go upstairs and grab some black paint. Let's show you what the actual paint looks like. And then I need one more wall. Then you guys can pick a colour for the walls. What should we have? What colour should we go? I left this door open. I mean, we don't even have to have the floor black, actually. I'll let you guys pick the floor and the walls. So, because we must blind ourselves. So you want to go this one? The pink, I think, is going to be closest to what you want. And then should we do the floor white then? Klein white. Should we do the floor white and do the walls pink? Just for the fun of it. What's everybody saying to that? I'm gonna do it unless anybody objects. Let me know. Oh, wait a minute. We could experiment, I suppose. We could. We could indeed. We've got enough iron for it. Definitely got enough iron for that. Okay, let's get a pink off. We'll get some samples going, shall we? So we'll take a pink. I think we had a white down there already, didn't we? I'm going to need another 2 of these, actually. Pink and orange. Greenhouse seems to be obvious. Greenhouse. Yeah, but you see, I think everybody's going to make theirs green, so we want to stand out, right? Surely. I need one more of these. We'll take a green down there. We'll throw some green up. Is there a lime green or just regular? Good question. Let's see. So I think we've already got white down there. We've got that green and we've got a khaki green. Every colour alternated, no rhyme or reason. Okay. We have pink houses. Like a toddler with loose with crowns. Hey, if they were still awake, I would actually get my little ones to instigate the colours behind this. But they're sleeping. Right, let's get some yellow off then. Let's get some colours off. And just completely go random with it. I'll tell you what, we can get... It's a greenhouse, so yeah, we'll have some green in there, shall we? Okay. And the yellow. And let's take one more colour. What's going to stand out more? Purple or red? Purple or red? Go purple. White floor and blue walls. I haven't got a blue. I've got some colours here actually. Drop this up here. Let's take the blue down as well then. I think I like the idea of just painting it completely random. It could be our funky house. Oh, come on, pressurize. Struggling to depressurize. There we go. Perfect. I think a white floor, definitely, because it's just going to bounce. You take no ownership. Move to Mars in the funky house. Oh yes. Nope, it's too late now, Wilson. You complete ownership. This is how this channel goes. I'm actually gonna. We'll put a nice sign somewhere as well and say, color schemes by Wilson. Yeah. Yep, we got white. So I tell you what. We'll make this real funky. Let's have some white flooring. Let's have. What other flooring can we have? Just to mess things up. I've read that about the tank, so I might have to look into that as well. Let's go yellow flooring as well, and let's go awesome pink. Oh yeah, this is just this right here. This is going to be the stuff. And let's have it run this way, shall we? And let's go this one. Let's just put down random until we run out. Oh, no. Do not want those getting stuck under there, thank you. Get in there for a sec. Oh, wait until... You know what, actually? I wonder if I can write a little code. So I can make lights flash on and off. And then we can turn this into the proper funky house. We'll put some lights up. We'll write a little code. Yeah. Oh, yes. You've gone and done it now, Wilson. You've given me ideas. Alright, let's throw some of the pink down, shall we? This is going to look a hot mess. Potatoes may cause epilepsy. Right, this is going to get the better of me though, because I do not want two of the same touching. Well, I'm going to try and avoid it anyway. Let's move this one over to here. Nope, that's not. Then we shall put disco lights in. Right, where are we? Oh, there's two yellow here. Don't want that. Oh yeah, look at this. This is a masterpiece. Wow. Haven't even done the walls. So, we're going to go with purple and blue and green to play with. They're going on the walls. The rare bread of epilepsy potatoes. And we wanted this as a 1. Oh wow. do this one actually. This is a thing of beauty, this. Do this as well. Ooh. Or bread even. Breed. I can't even read now. I'm getting distracted. This is... Right, what can we do? We're going to have a bit of white on the walls, I suppose. I tell you what, we can actually... Let's mimic the floor. That's white anyway. That's white. So let's do pink. It is. I think this is going to set the theme now for the base. This is definitely. Right, okay, now we need yellow. And there. White. Right, there we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Let's just randomly fill some gaps in now. Have this one over here. Right, let's do some purple. Door on this one. Get some over here. This white? Yeah, that's white. That one could stay white. What haven't we got on the walls yet? We haven't got a yellow. We've got some blue. Let's do a yellow over here. One blue. One yellow. One blue. Got any green over it? And voila! Funhouse and Pat Sharp's mullet. Oh my god. Funhouse. I remember Funhouse. Jeez. Right. That right there is fantastic. Let's go get a sign. Well, mind you, we can do in here so people know what they're walking into, I suppose. Yeah, we need some more walls though. But that is looking funky. Right, so let's go get those signs. And then we'll plant some crops, shall we? Yeah, this cracks me up. Disco lights. I will get disco lights in, but I think the stream's going to come to an end soon, so we'll definitely look at getting disco lights in there. Might save that for the next stream. And blackjack and hookers. Oh dear. Gonna get sorted already. We'll build a back room for that, shall we? Just off the side to it. Right. I'll tell you what, we've got this sign up here that went wrong. Let's rip this one down. Thank you. Can we paint the sign? We cannot. Well, that's a little bit annoying. Where can we store all this paint for a second? Sounds like a good plan. Oh, we'll pick a room for that. Well, then if we're going to do a Gothic theme room, it's going to have to be the basement down here, isn't it? So we're going to have to do it down here. Can you make the text colour pink? We'll try it. I'm not quite sure if it's going to work. Where am I going? I'm running away from the place now. Oh, it's just so pretty. Oh dear, what have you guys let me do? What have you talked me into? I'm afraid to say, not going to ask your guys' opinion on what I should decorate my front room as. Maybe the kids' bedrooms. You can help with that. Right, if we're gonna do that then, where can we find a place to put it now? Somewhere where it's not going to... Right here. We're running it down. Beach with real sand. Do you know what? What, for the bedroom or the front room? Because they would love that. Ah, I left the labeler upstairs, guys. Come on. Up, down, up, down, up, down. That actually feels a lot quicker. I don't know if it's warming up. Feels a lot quicker. Battery. Have we got enough? 10% battery. Let's get that changed. You know what I should have put here? I should have put the other door type. The other door type, you could put a name down the side. And we could have put the funky house. Maybe I will change that if I ever need to depressurize the room. We could have so put a name on there. Damn, we missed an opportunity. Mind you, I can change it now I'm in here. Surely. Once I get on the other side. Because this door will hold straight. I can try. I'm sure I can take this door off once. I just need to sit. I didn't bring the disc back down with me. What am I doing? Did I not bring... I didn't bring the setup disc back down with me. I could do. Right, what were we going to do here? We're going to do colour. If this works. You wanted it in pink. Let's go with pink. And then we're going to do let's do themed by Wilson XL, is it? XL. Forever immortalized. And we want. Oh. Let's see if this works. Nope. I'm either missing something or it's not working. Oh dear. There we go. That will do. Unless I can spray paint that. Let's have a quick look. The next project, Kai, is... I don't know. Let's go have a look at the board, shall we? You can paint it. Okay. Right. 2 secs. We're going to go get some more paint. We'll go get the pink. I will try that magenta when we come down and see if that works as part of the coding. Or I will just paint it pink. By the looks of it, we can do that. So I'll do that when we come down. And I'll change this door and rename it. And I suppose, actually thinking about it, the next project, which ain't going to be tonight because we're running out of time. Almost been going for 3 hours now. We're probably going to look at... I'll probably have some fun with logic. I might do this one in an episode. So let's just grab this paint before I get rambling on and forget. Data disk and paint I need. Pink. And I'll just show you. I don't know if you've seen any of the series, Kai. But let's put this in here so I don't forget it. Up here we've got a furnace. And with this furnace, when we've got whatever we're going to actually produce in here, comes up here, and then we just manually open that and it'll pop out. But what you can do is using some logic, you can get that so as soon as, say for instance, it's ready to smelt steel, you don't even have to pull that. The logic knows that you're ready to smelt that and it will just pump it straight out. So as soon as you're ready to produce an ingot of something or an alloy, it will just chuck it straight out for you. So it's sort of automation for you. So I'll probably look at that in the next episode. And probably setting up the battery room that I want. And automating the coal generator to come on. And capturing the gas. What I'm going to do there is just use some logic or coding again. Get it so once the batteries drop to below a certain percent, which I don't know what they're on. Let's go chuck some coal in now. They will automatically fire up the coal generator and save us from blackouts. So that's probably what we're going to do in an actual episode. And then stream wise, I've done streams on Fridays so far. This is the second one. Oh, look at that. And yeah, I might stream again next week sometime. We'll figure something out though. I always post up. I mean, today I posted up in the morning, but I always put something on the channel to let you know when an upcoming stream is coming. So just stay tuned on there. I had to stop, guys. Just look at that. Oh my. That's something. That is definitely something. We might have to we'll see. I might leave the outside as just cladding and make it plain. The original solar panels there were damaged. And I left them as a symbol of my greatest mistake, Wilson. I was doing some recording, well, not even recording, I was doing some post-recording and just tidying a few things up, and I was hit by 2 storms, and I didn't come out and check any of these, and it was before I put the glass on, very early on in the series, and I lost all my solar panels. So I just left those ones as a permanent reminder to either encase them in glass or go out and fix them. I wanted to keep the lander actually, but I got around to it too late to actually build the to build a box around the lander. I was going to try and keep it as a bit of a memorial, but it didn't work. I moved too slow on that one. Okay.
Hydration critical.
Yep. Yes, pretty much. There'll be probably plenty of those to come. I'm sure I'm bound to blow something up, and we'll just encase the base. We'll just encase the area and just leave it safe. But we'll keep it. So the first time we have a furnace blowout, I'm just going to build around it and just leave the damage, I think. Which no doubt will happen as soon as we start moving on to the super alloys. Okay, what were we going to do? First things, we're going to get some water. I'm going to do the door quickly, and then we're going to play with the sign. Let's put the water bottle back. Right, let's rip this out. Crowbar first? Nope. This first. Angle grinder. Nah, I keep everything. Why not? That's why, I mean, it was very early on that I wasn't even going to reload the save. I was just going to start from scratch. And if you've seen any of the series, in one of the very first episodes, second or third episode, I thought I actually lost the food box. And I was, thinking, oh, there goes the series, we're going to have to start from scratch. Wrench. Okay, so we want, is it a glass door we want? Composite rollover. This one we want, don't we? There we go. Welding torch. Let's get on the other side of this because it's going to malfunction. Excellent. I need to paint it again. Oh, that is just... that's beautiful. The funky house. As opposed to the greenhouse. I can imagine. Right, let's... right. Oh, what's happening with my mouse here? Interior. Working now? Hopefully. That's perfect! Right. Onwards. And... so. Color equals... and we reckon what's going to work? The magenta. It's going to be brilliant if it works. I wish there was a way of making this box bigger. Oh, we can't scroll. Where's the rest of it gone? Still not having it. It's there. Just not having it. Okay. So let's paint it. Let's just paint it, shall we? Ah, well that's a letdown. Let's try. Do, do, do. Maybe they got rid of it, I don't know. Do you know? I've never really played with signs before, so... Standard input. I'm sure we'll be able to figure something out. If it can be done, we'll figure it out. But this now, is a thing of beauty. Can we cycle this from here? Oh yeah, welcome to the funky house. There we have it, guys. That is perfect. And on that great finish to a room, we got a room finished. We got it pressurized. We've got exactly the right mix that we need in here, and we're ready to grow crops. At some point we'll come back and look at automating this room, but I think for now I'm happy. The funkiest of houses. You're welcome, Kai. Thank you though for coming through, and everybody that's come through, and for the likes that you've left. That is brilliant. Enjoyed having you guys here. Enjoyed playing. And this is what it is for me, guys. I mean, I'm gonna sit here and play games anyway of an evening. So why not play with other people? Takes me back some of the LAN games. Back when I was younger, when we actually used to go around people's houses. Sometimes we'd go around and we wouldn't necessarily be playing games co-op all the time. Sometimes we'd just be playing different stuff, but we'd just be chatting away about stuff. And yeah, coming up with stupid stuff like this sometimes. So it's been a good evening. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, I've got no schedule set at the moment for streaming. I tend to upload episodes regularly. If you're new to the channel, there'll be stuff like that coming along. And at some point this week I will have a look at my work schedule, and I will make sure I put in advance on it'll come up on the scheduled streams, upcoming streams. It should come up on the channel, so you'll see it there, and you can set a reminder as well. I'll try and let you know at least a day in advance. If not, it'll be the morning of, if I decide I'm going to stream. There is a multiplayer to Valheim. I think it's up to 4-player or 8-player co-op, I think. And yeah, you can turn PvP on and off. Yeah, definitely. I haven't played a massive amount of it yet. I don't even think I've got through the first boss yet. Because I'm just learning the basics of it, and the construction's interesting, because I believe in Valheim, where this sort of stuff, you can just float stuff in the air. In Valheim, it's sort of, I don't know how the weight ratio is worked out, but if you don't, for instance, put certain frames down, your building can collapse. So I'm looking forward to the constructing towns and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, I'll be up for playing multiplayer games in the future as well, especially with you guys, anybody who comes along. And like I said, I want to set up a Discord community channel. yeah, I definitely think it's a better game played with other people, which is probably why I haven't played too much of it. So stay tuned, and maybe we'll get a community game going. I might put a little announcement out or something like that. Okay, guys. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for coming along, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.